Right, so another bike. Kawasaki ZX10R. So 2008 model. Fantastic colour, the old burnt orange. Campbell's exhaust, not that it's in the best of condition, got a few bit of scratching on her. Pretty corroded, so we're selling it as it is. Project, spares, repairs, call it what you like, but we're not going to get too involved in it because it has quite high mileage. And when I say quite high, I mean 96,000 high. But it runs cracking, so I'm really keen to do the road test. It's got good tyres, very good order. Discs aren't that old, EBC ones. It's been well cared for, changed sprockets, it's been looked after, it's a fresh engine oil in it, it looks fresh anyway, we haven't changed it. We have seen the customer for many years, he bought it from new, done a lot of touring on it. I know not the ideal bike for touring, you'd say, but he loved it, so 96,136. Sounds sweet. Heated grips, stuff like that. Let's go for a little ride, see what we got. Woohoo! Sounds good. So these were sort of some of the last of the proper motorbikes, you know. No traction control on these babies. Let the old girl warm up a little bit. Clutch is quite smooth. The gentleman bought a H2 SX, so moved up to the old supercharged. And he previously had a ZX9C model that I know he'd done over 80,000 miles on that one, and he sold it to a friend that's still going at over 99,000 miles. So I was looking back at the records, we haven't got any service history as such because the customer's done most of it himself. We've got one record that I found at 65,000 where we did a valve clearance interval. I think there was 4 shims that were out, but not dramatically, just what I'd call routine adjustments, especially at that mileage. They often settle quite nicely. I don't think it's been ragged particularly. It's difficult to rag one of these because they're so blooming fast anyway. You get yourself in trouble. But you know, feels smooth, nice, nothing through the footrests. Feels nice and clean. Gearbox is all functional. Braking, yep, nice and smooth. So all in all, everything's working well. I think, you can just buy this, run it around, maybe do it as a track day bike. There's all sorts of things you could do. You could restore it, but, it's a lot of work, mainly cosmetic to be fair, because you've got a good starting point. Engine's sweet, injection's good. Very little wear, I was expecting more sort of throttle body wear maybe, or things like that, but it holds a nice steady tick over. You'd be proud of that if it's new. Slight hesitation then, so maybe the throttle position sensor's a bit worn, possibly. Wouldn't be at all surprised. Let's really let it get a bit warmer. It's not quite the temperature yet. Yeah, she's a little bit burbly just off the dash. But after that, it rocks. Yeah, I suspect there's a little bit of wear on the TPS, because most of its life you're on and off the throttle from almost a closed position. Once you're above that, a few degrees above that, she's just off like a scolded cat. Maybe that one ran out of fuel, wasn't it? The fuel light's not on. So. So you're above 3,000, you're absolutely fine. In this sort of mileage as well, possible fuel pump degradation a little bit, you know, you're in uncharted territory a little bit. But no sensor warning lights, so you can, and then when you've got no sensor warning lights, or if you've got a flat spot or something, then it's normally fuel pressure or TPS, throttle position sensor, because they're not really monitored, it's just the signals to them, especially I'm saying at this era. Got a second-hand set throttle body somewhere, but again, we're not going to get too involved in it because it's going to go on eBay, a bit of an auction. We've got a figure in mind, but it wouldn't be dear. There's a lot of bite for the money. There's a lot of slow people about today. Not a good place to park, mate. She wants to go, that's for sure. Just that slight burble as she warms up. There we go. When's the ZX10? Fantastic.